song gives you goosebumps. Do you remember the first song that did that for you? Mine was All the Small Things by Blink-182. It was on MTV, of course, where else? And I remember just hearing the pre-chorus kind of in the background and feeling kind of in love. And so I recorded the song to VHS, naturally, as you do, and listened to it repeatedly, as many times as I could, usually when my mom wasn't home. She wasn't a big fan of the video. That one song kickstarted my now lifelong obsession with music, especially pop punk. Me eventually starting to play the drums. It then turning into this insane career, being largely responsible for the biggest adventure of my life so far. Thanks, Tom and Mark and Travis, for running around naked and really creeping out my mom, actually. She did not like the video. I'm saying all of this just to give you some context. I'm making this video as a massive Blink fan. So on the one hand, I have just earth-shattering expectations that could never be met, largely because of this guy. But on the other hand, it means I'm so starved of Blink-182 music, they could have released 45 minutes of Tom breathing heavily and I still would have cried. Okay, sweet, let's get into it. What I'm gonna do is listen through the whole album. I'm gonna pick my favorite drum parts, and I'm going to learn my favorite drum parts now. I'm gonna try. At the end, I'll tell you some stuff that I really loved about it, and some stuff that 18-year-old Cobus just kind of hates. Like, it doesn't make him as happy as life used to, and he wonders if it's about the music or if life is just not as enjoyable as it used to be. Cool, let's get into it. Hey man, welcome to the new Blink album. By the way, I don't have any stems. The reason why I'm able to isolate the drums is because I'm using this app called Songmaster. They're sponsoring this video. I'll tell you guys more about them a little bit later, but basically that's how I'm able to isolate the drum parts and slow them down and loop them and figure out what Travis is playing. Okay, so the first thing that I notice is that the same pattern is happening a few times. So let's slow this down and get a better grip on this. Okay, so it feels like a 6-note grouping repeating. It feels like 4 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Yeah, that's what it is. Do you like how I had to think about 4 on the top, 2 on the bottom for a second? Reconsider your subscription, my friend. Where's he starting this at? Okay, so he's starting 1/8 note into the bar. Travis is skipping the first 2 16th notes. Did a lap. Yeah, and it's like, it's a 2-bar phrase, so then we have 30 notes to fill up. That's great. It's a 6-note grouping 5 times. 6 times 5 is 30. That is so satisfying. Dang, that feels good. Math! This is happening 5 times. I think the first one is. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. No kicks on that one. He's replacing the last 2 kicks with just 2 more notes on the floor tom, because otherwise you'd have to go. Which is also kind of cool. I kind of wish he did that. Dang it, Travis, why didn't you do that? I'm not warmed up, okay? This is not that hard. Why am I struggling with this? Is it too cold in here? That's what it is, man. It's too cold. It's not my talent level. It's the temperature. That sounds right. Play it cleaner with 1 foot. I'm not used to, like. I'm more of a kind of guy myself. So if we have 2 measures of 16th notes each, that's 32 notes total that we need to play. We need to find things to hit on every single one of those 16th notes if we want to fill them all up. So if we cut off the first 2 16th notes, we are starting 1/8 note into the measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so we're starting on the 1 and. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not entirely sure what I'm saying, but I feel like it's right. So if we start 2 16th notes into the measure, then we have 30 more notes to fill up. And then we just play that 6-note grouping 5 times. And then we have 30 notes. And the 6-note grouping is 4 notes at the top with the hands. That's what I mean with the arms. Top of the body. 2 notes on the bottom of the body, which is with the feet. 5 times, except the 5th time, where we're not doing 2 on the bottom. because Travis didn't want to play the cool fill. It's difficult for me to play it slow and know where I'm at in the context of the fill, but I think that's pretty much it. So if I speed it up a little bit. That's a cool fill, dude. What Travis should have played. Wouldn't that be cool? Travis, you should have played that, bro. What's wrong with you, dude? Successful rock star, millions of albums sold. None of that matters, bro. Listen to me, I'm a YouTuber. I know what's up. The intro was initially a little difficult for me to hear, especially if you can't isolate the drums, mostly because of samples and quantization. That's kind of a recurring theme throughout the album, is that the drums are heavily quantized and heavily sampled. The bummer about the quantization is that I feel like one of Travis's biggest signatures is his feel. You know, the way that he sounds like when he plays, especially dynamically. Like, I feel like I can hear on the older albums when Travis like leans into a fill. I can hear his body language around the kit, and I can hear that in the dynamics. And if all the drums are replaced by samples, and if everything is locked to the grid, you lose that human feel. And I really miss that on this album, to be honest with you. I hear Travis as I hear his incredible attention to detail applied to the production of this album more than I hear that attention to detail applied to the drum parts or the drumming. I think he's featured on this album more as the producer, as the executive producer, in my opinion, which kind of bums me out as a drummer, but also he's doing okay. I'm just a nerd, and I just love Travis's playing, and like I said in the beginning, he's been instrumental in the way that I play the drums and the way that I write drum parts, and I wish I heard more of that Travis feel, the touch that he has on the drums. I wish I heard that more, but the sampling and the quantization makes that quite tricky. Throwing minimal shade, though, not throwing shade. I'm just saying, opinions are worthless, and this is another worthless one that I'm just kind of throwing into the mix. That's Anthem Part 3. Love it. The best. Not quite the best. Other good songs, too. Next up, Dance With Me. You thought I wasn't gonna cut that out, bro? What's wrong with you, dude? Also, I should probably put this in the video. There's gonna be some adult language in this video, because I'm about to just cuss up a storm. If I can't nail these drum parts, I'm gonna throw around a few flips. No, what I mean is, I'm not gonna mute or censor the cuss words on the album. I'm just gonna play it as it is. I usually censor songs so that anybody can listen to the album. But this video is probably just gonna be for the adults, because Blink is Blink. I'm an adult, you're an adult, we know what's up. Unless you're 10 years old, then hi, buddy. Maybe don't watch this video. Watch my other videos. I've got a ton of other cool videos you should watch, but not this one, okay? I'm gonna have to listen to this quite a few more times, aren't I? Aren't I? Hey, signature little Travis full. Is it cheating to play pop punk like? Does that count? Or are you supposed to go? That's not even pop punk anymore. Sorry about that. I just wasted your time.
I'm always just like, have fun with it. I'm always just like, have fun with it.
When I teach, I'm always like, have fun with it. I'm always like, have fun with it.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, it's just not as funny. The 30th time. I think if you put a soundbite in front of your song, you are assuming somebody's not gonna listen to the song more than 20 times in their life. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Is there something you're doing, man? And then my favorite part of the song is the bridge. I love the bridge. I remember hearing Mark say, when they recorded the Untitled album, he loves the bridge of Violence because it's transportive, or it feels like it takes you to a different place, and I feel like the bridge of this song does very much the same thing. Dance Hearing Mark and Tom singing together is a borderline spiritual experience for this millennial right now.
My heart from miles away. Yeah, been doing it all night long.
Tom, you have a pretty voice, my friend. Unless you having a pretty voice offends you, in which case, you have a pretty voice, my friend. It's quite special to hear your vocals on a Blink song again, Tom. Thank you. I mean, I know you're getting paid. You are a millionaire. And you will never see this video, but hey, man. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. That's Dance With Me. What's next? That wasn't it.
Late night feeling kinda lonely. Drive home, no one waiting for me. I don't miss the days before I fell for you.
Ooh, that verse groove is kinda dope. It's the chorus, by the way, before you tear me to shreds in the comments. It's the chorus. But the chorus groove, it's kind of the verse groove, which is also kind of the bridge groove. It loops. It's a loop. Bridge. Samesies, last chorus. Coolio, man. It loops. It's a loop. That's been tripping me up a little bit. That ending wasn't it. This is all me, bro. It's all me, dude. It's all me, dude. Yeah, dude. I can play, except for that. That wasn't good. I love that groove. It's okay that it doesn't change. It's okay that it just loops. It's cool enough to do that because I know Travis was just waiting for my validation. What'll Cobus think? If he makes that video, what's he gonna say about it? I like it, Travis. I know you've been needing my validation. The worldwide success and millions of dollars aren't quite enough.
It's crazy.
Oh, right. I sound like I had a dream, kid. I'm gonna keep the rest of the song and I'm just gonna duck it way down. That wasn't it, but we listened to it together. I enjoyed that with you. Did you enjoy that with me? Let's slow it down because it's super difficult to play this. This is not worth the time in the video. I just thought it was cool. Easy. It's cool. I don't know if it's cool enough to warrant the time that I just gave it in this video, but what you gonna do? It's fine, right? Am I playing the parts?